Picture this, shimmering turquoise water as far as the eye can see, dotted with thousands of towering limestone islands, each crowned with a tangled emerald rainforest. Dreamy, right? Well, buckle up, because I'm about to take you on a wild ride to Halong Bay, Vietnam. A place so gorgeous, it makes even the most jaded Instagram influencer weep with joy. Legend has it that this UNESCO World Heritage Site was created by a giant dragon who descended from the heavens. Apparently, she got a little carried away with her tail swishing and carved out the entire bay, leaving behind these majestic islands as a parting gift. But enough about mythical creatures. Let's talk about the real star of the show, the bay itself. Imagine hopping aboard a traditional Vietnamese junk boat, the kind with those iconic red sails billowing in the wind, and setting sail into this emerald wonderland. Halong Bay is the real deal, a place where natural beauty and cultural heritage collide in the most spectacular way possible.
First things first, let's get our geography on. Halong Bay is located in northeastern Vietnam, about a 3-hour drive from the bustling capital city of Hanoi. It's a sprawling expanse of emerald green water covering over 430 square miles, dotted with nearly 2,000 limestone islands and islets, each one a unique masterpiece sculpted by Mother Nature herself. Now, I know what you're thinking. Limestone islands? Sounds kind of boring? Oh, honey, please, don't underestimate the power of limestone. Over millions of years, wind and water have eroded these islands into the most fantastic shapes imaginable, from towering pillars that pierce the sky to whimsical formations that resemble animals, mythical creatures, and even gasp, giant mushrooms. But wait, there's more. These islands aren't just pretty faces. Hidden within their limestone depths are mysterious caves and grottoes, some so large they could house entire cities. Legend has it that pirates used to hide their treasure in these caves. Speaking of wildlife, Halong Bay is a veritable Noah's Ark of biodiversity. We're talking playful monkeys, colorful birds, and even the elusive langur, one of the rarest primates in the world.
One of the coolest things about Halong Bay is that it's constantly changing. Depending on the time of day, the weather, and maybe even the dragon's mood, the bay transforms into a kaleidoscope of colors and moods. In the morning, as the sun peaks over the horizon, the islands emerge from the mist like shy giants, their limestone peaks bathed in a golden glow. The water is a mirror-smooth expanse of turquoise, reflecting the sky so perfectly, it's like you're sailing through the clouds. As the day progresses, the sun climbs higher in the sky, painting the islands in 1,000 shades of green and gray. The water sparkles and dances, reflecting the sunlight like a million tiny diamonds. And when the sun finally sets, get ready for a showstopper. The sky explodes in a riot of colors from fiery oranges and reds to soft pinks and purples, painting the bay in an ethereal glow. The limestone islands, silhouetted against the fiery sky, look like ancient guardians watching over this magical place.
Now, let's talk about some of Halong Bay's most fabulous residents, the limestone islands themselves. Each island has its own unique personality and charm, like characters in a real-life fairy tale. One of the most famous islands, and my personal favorite, is Dao Go, which translates to Wooden Head Islet. It looks like a giant wooden head sticking out of the water. Then there's Trong Mai Islet, aka Fighting Cock's Islet, which looks exactly like two roosters about to duke it out. But the real fun begins when you venture inside these limestone beauties. Hidden within their depths are breathtaking caves and grottoes, some so large they could house entire concert halls. These caves are adorned with stalactites and stalagmites, creating an otherworldly atmosphere. One of the most famous caves is Sung Sot Cave, also known as Surprise Cave. After climbing a steep staircase, you'll be greeted by a cavern so vast it will literally take your breath away. The ceiling is a swirling tapestry of stalactites, while the floor is dotted with shimmering pools of water, reflecting the cave's ethereal beauty.
Now let's talk about something near and dear to every girl's heart, pearls. Did you know that Halong Bay is famous for its exquisite pearls? For centuries, the waters of Halong Bay have been home to pearl oysters, those magical creatures that produce the world's most coveted gems. Today, pearl farming is a thriving industry in Halong Bay, providing a sustainable livelihood for many local communities. You can even visit a pearl farm to see the whole process for yourself, from cultivating the oysters to harvesting and crafting the pearls. And yes, you can buy pearls too. Just be prepared to haggle like a pro, or at least pretend to, if you want to score a good deal. But the real treasure of Halong Bay isn't found in oysters or jewelry boxes. It's the awe-inspiring beauty that surrounds you, the sense of peace and wonder that washes over you as you sail through this magical landscape. Okay, enough with the history lessons and jewelry shopping. Let's get active, people. One of the best ways to experience the magic of Halong Bay is to get up close and personal with its emerald waters and limestone islands. And there's no better way to do that than by kayak. Imagine this. You, paddling silently through the still water, surrounded by towering limestone cliffs draped in emerald green. The only sounds are the gentle splash of your paddle and the distant calls of exotic birds. Kayaking in Halong Bay isn't just about the scenery though, it's about the adventure. You can paddle through hidden lagoons, squeeze through narrow caves, and even discover secluded beaches. And the best part? Kayaking is a great workout. You'll be toning those arms and abs without even realizing it, all while soaking up the stunning scenery and breathing in the fresh air. Just try not to get too distracted by the beauty around you and end up paddling in circles. It happens to the best of us.
All this exploring is hungry work, am I right? Well, don't worry, my friends, because Halong Bay has got you covered. One of the most delightful aspects of this magical place is the food. And no, I'm not talking about your average tourist trap serving up greasy pizza and lukewarm fries. I'm talking about fresh, flavorful Vietnamese cuisine, bursting with exotic flavors and aromas that will tantalize your taste buds and leave you wanting more. Imagine this. You're sailing through the bay, the sun is setting, painting the sky in 1,000 shades of orange and pink. You follow your nose to the back of the boat, and there it is, a table laden with a feast fit for a queen. We're talking steaming bowls of pho, that fragrant Vietnamese noodle soup that warms you from the inside out. We're talking fresh spring rolls, bursting with colorful vegetables and herbs, dipped in tangy sauces that make your mouth water. We're talking grilled seafood, caught fresh that day and cooked to perfection, the aroma alone enough to make you swoon. And let's not forget the drinks, fresh fruit juices, sweet and tangy, bursting with vitamins and flavor. Vietnamese coffee, strong and sweet, the perfect pick-me-up after a long day of exploring. As the sun begins its descent, casting long shadows across the bay, Halong Bay takes on a whole new personality. The air cools, the sky erupts in a kaleidoscope of colors, and the limestone islands, silhouetted against the fiery horizon, seem to whisper ancient secrets to those who listen closely. This is the time for quiet contemplation, for soaking in the beauty of your surroundings and letting the magic of Halong Bay wash over you. As darkness descends, the real show begins. The stars emerge, one by one, until the sky is a glittering tapestry of celestial wonder. With no city lights to obscure their brilliance, the stars in Halong Bay seem close enough to touch. And if you're lucky, you might even catch a glimpse of bioluminescent plankton, those tiny creatures that light up the water with their eerie glow.
So there you have it, my friends, a glimpse into the magic that is Halong Bay. From its towering limestone islands and hidden grottoes to its vibrant culture and delectable cuisine, this Vietnamese paradise has something to offer everyone. Whether you're an adrenaline junkie seeking adventure, a culture vulture eager to soak up local traditions, or simply a weary soul in need of some serious R&R, Halong Bay will not disappoint. Halong Bay is a reminder that magic exists in the world if you know where to look for it. It's a place that will stay with you long after you've returned home, a memory you'll treasure forever.